Hey guys, welcome to my character pointer tutorial. For this tutorial we're going to need a software called Cheat Engine. So you're going to download it from Cheat Engine's main site, and at the very top you should see download Cheat Engine. It should be fairly simple. I'm not going to be installing it right now because I already have it installed. So you're just going to get it, and then you're going to get the UMVC3 character pointer cheat table, and you're just going to store it wherever it's easy for you to find. Once you have all that, you're going to open up the game. Once you're in Marvel 3, you're just going to wait at the main menu where you can select your different modes. You're going to Alt-Tab, and then you're going to open up the cheat table. You're going to hit yes on the confirmation box, and then there we go. So you're going to click on Open Process, or you could have just clicked on the button that's right here. And then you're going to select Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And then you're going to keep the current address code list. So hit yes. At the bottom left, you should see Advanced Options. So you're just going to click on that. You should see Character Pointer, 6 codes in total. That's totally fine. Right click and then find out what address this code writes to. It's going to ask to attach the debugger. You can just hit yes. Once this long window opens, you can go back to the game. And you have to do it in this order, because when you load into the game, you can choose either arcade versus or training. And you'll notice right here it's going to say now loading. So now that it loads the characters, you go back to cheat table. And here we go. All 6 values are here. The values are in the following order. So you have player 1, character 1, character 2 and character 3. Then you have player 2, character 1, character 2 and character 3. You're going to select all of these. Right click and select copy selected address to address list. Now you can close out of that, and you can close out of this little box here. So you just have the main cheat engine window open. Now we need to find out our character's values. To do it is very simple. There is the Reddit or with Marvel mods that has all the code values right here. You don't have to add in the double zeros, for example. So if I want Ryu, I'm not going to add in the zeros, I'm just going to add the number 1. And if you go into Ryu right now, and then open the cheat table, you should see the value right here is on 1. So you can use that, or you can just use the game itself with the cheat table. So if I want to know what number Wesker is, I choose Wesker, go to the cheat table, find out his value is number 5. So that's totally fine. Now, if you want to choose 3 of the same characters, firstly, let's start off with 3 Ryus. So, you're going to choose whatever color you like. I'm going to go with color 5, and whatever assist you like. We'll go with Hadouken. Now you notice that you cannot go back to Ryu, no matter which side you try to go to him from, left or right or up or down. What you're going to be doing is, you're going to choose any character, but keep in mind that that is still going to be Ryu. So even though I'm choosing Frank West, I know this. I'm going to change him into Ryu. So choose color number 2 for Ryu, and then let's go with the Hadouken assist again. And then we'll go number 2 again, but we can go with the Y assist this time. Okay. We're not going to worry too much about the player 2 characters right now. At the stage select screen, do not choose a stage yet. Alt-Tab, and now change the values. So this is character 1, we want Ryu, so we're going to keep value 1. Character 2, we don't want Frank West, so we're going to change his character value from 9 back to 1. And there we go, Ryu pops up. We're going to do the same with Strider here, Ryu. And there we go. So, let's launch the game. And there we go. We have the 2 same color that we chose, but remember we have different assists on those Ryus. So, that Ryu shoots a Hadouken. And then this Ryu should use Tatsumaki. So there we go. Also, you'll notice that the game is hard-coded in a way. Even though my Assist 1 Ryu was chosen from Frank West, I have Frank West set to English, but I have this Ryu, which is my normal Ryu, set to Japanese. So his says Hadouken with a Japanese voice and accent, and then this Ryu is the English voice. So that's a caveat to using this. However, this Hiryu Ryu, it's very confusing, I know, but just bear with me. He's in Japanese, so Yeah, you can really mix around with these settings and have fun with them. Now let's go back to character select screen. Let's just say you want to do one character versus two characters. How would we do that? So we're going to choose Ryu. Now since we want a solo Ryu, it doesn't matter who our other two characters are, so we'll go with random all. Let's say we want to go up against Akuma, and let's go up against Chun-Li. So our last character, since they don't matter, we can hit random. Remember, at the screen, this is the only time you should be changing the value. So we want Ryu, and now what we're going to do with Rocket Raccoon is we're going to change his value to 0. And there we go. He's like gone. And then we can do the same with Arthur. And there we go. So now, even though the character looks like he's loaded at the back, you'll notice that their names are gone. So Arthur's name isn't there anymore. And we can do the same with the player 2 side. So remember, this is player 1, 2, 3. This is player 2, character 1, 2, 3. So we don't want their Rocket Raccoon. So we're going to take him out. Now as we're loading, you'll notice that Ryu is alone and Chun-Li and Akuma are together. So there we have it. You'll also notice that our X Factor has scaled because we have one Ryu. As you can see, my X Factor settings are on normal. So my X Factor is now an X Factor level 3, which is correct. I have one character left. So if I pop X Factor right now, you can see the damage difference is immense. Okay, so one of the cool things you could do in arcade mode is you can have a really easy run. So let's just choose Ryu. And we don't care about our other characters. We're gonna wait at this screen. And then we're gonna zero out player 2's second and third character. And we do the same with our first, if we want to have a 1v1. What you should do is freeze the second and third character values for player 2. And I'll show you why. Okay. So, now that we 1v1ing in arcade mode, you should notice that our next fight is just Hagar. And that is all because we had frozen the values. If you don't freeze those values, you will end up fighting against 3 characters again. So you can really choose what you want to do with this. How many people you'd like to fight, should I say. Okay, so as you can see, it's probably not advisable to keep the cheat table frozen when you're going to fight Galactus, because this fight tends to glitch out a lot. Also, note that every time that the game crashes, you should always close out that cheat table completely and reopen it again. And start the whole process from the beginning. So opening up the process, double-clicking Marvel 3, go to advanced options, yes, yes, yes. It's like speedrunning it now. Remember, the characters only load once you select a mode. So now your value should pop up. Add them to your address list. Close that. Close that. Okay, so another caveat about this, using this is if you use a clone engine character, that means characters below this bottom row of characters here, like Rashid, Ken, Guile, all of them. So if you're using Cali King's mods or tabs or the Harvengers build, and you have these characters at the bottom of the screen, you will, when you choose, if you want a duplicate, like okay, let's just say we want a duplicate of Cyclops. Note that all clone engine characters can only use the English setting, meaning you cannot use Ryu and change him into Cyclops. The game will crash. So it's advisable to always choose a Marvel character. So if I want another Cyclops, choose any Marvel-sided character. And then remember, you're choosing the costume and the assist type. And then let's just say we want to go up against 3 Gambits. So we're going to hold on at the stage selection screen. We'll see our first character value for Cyclops is 68. So we're going to change our other two characters to 68. Gambit is 76, so we're going to do the same with their team. And there we go. So there we have it. 3 Cyclopses versus 3 Gambits. You have to choose a Marvel character, mainly because that's just how the game is hard-coded. Okay, so there you guys have it. That is the character pointer cheat table tutorial. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. For the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to do this stuff. So you can character switch instantly on the fly and do all these crazy combos. So be sure to stay tuned for that video coming up soon.